Hey friends, what's going on? Hi, this is Saad back again with another video. In this video, we are going to talk about 3 ways that we can make this world a better place. 3 things that we can do on an individual level which will help us to make this world a better place. Now, I think about this very often, and not very often, but sometimes. And I understand that, yeah, there are certain things that the government has to do to make this world a better place. But I think we, being citizens or just normal people, can also contribute to a great extent in making the world a better place. Now, the world is full of sorrow, adversity, negativity, and all these bad stuff going on in the world. There is this pandemic, which we are in the middle of right now. We have come across situations, even today, like in the recent past, when countries are bombing each other's, and there is so much craziness going on in the world. And amidst all this chaos and, you know, insanity, it's very important to find, some sanity and find some things that we all can do on an individual level that will help us, think of this world as a place where we can live at, and think of this place as a place where we feel happy and where we feel secured. So yeah, here is my version of 3 things that we can do, like on an individual level, to make this world a better place. Number one is smiling. Smiling just is a very small thing that we do, but is almost like a charity which we do. Which we do. So, smile is something which is very contagious. You just try it yourself. But most people, when you smile at them, they're going to smile you back. And just it creates a very warm environment and make things very, comfortable. No matter whom you're talking to, if you just smile when you're talking to that person and, have this, a kind of smiling look on your face, it just becomes so comfortable in talking to a person who has a smile on his face. But there are certain people whom, when you look at and when you pass a smile, they will not smile back. And yeah, these are some kind of people, but there are always exceptions. So, excluding the exceptions, I remember once I was talking to one of my sister who stays in Australia. I was, she was telling me what it's like to stay in Australia and the difference in cultures and stuff. She told me once that, whenever she's going in the market or whenever she's anywhere outside, people, whenever they meet someone, be it in a grocery store or in a market or anywhere, they just look at each other, they smile, and they ask how they are doing to the person they have just met. And I found it so interesting. And this is something that is so beautiful. If we start to do this here in India, maybe, it's gonna be a little difficult in the initial days. But even if we don't ask people how they're doing, if we just, to strangers, when we look at them and we just pass a smile, and if we interact with them, ask how they are doing and stuff, it is just something very effective way, and helps in building good connections with people. When we look at each other and when we smile, it just releases a lot of positive energy, and changes the vibe of the place where you are at, and it just makes things so comfortable and lighthearted and stuff. So I suggest each and every one of you to just smile and wear a smile on a daily basis. It's almost like a charity, and it is something which makes you look more appealing, makes you look more welcoming and content and happy and stuff. And people always want to interact with people who are happy and content and have a happy face and stuff. So it's very important. Number two is to be generous. Now, generosity is something, like, most people think of it as being generous with your money. Now, you don't always have to be generous with your money. You can be generous with your time. You can be generous with your knowledge. You can be generous with everything that you have, right? With anything you have. So, for example, you are a student and you are somebody who has a knowledge about a certain subject. You can practice generosity by teaching your mates and your juniors and stuff, the subjects you are good in. If you are somebody who has some time, and so helping out your friends or your family members or your neighbors whenever you are free with whatever they are doing, is another very beautiful kind of generosity. It helps us, build relationship with people. It helps us be, form deep, meaningful relationships. It helps us make this world a better place, because we can help other people when they are in need, and then other people can help us when we are in need. And there's just, some way or the other makes our world a better place. The world that we have, like in which we have our friends, in which we have family members, our neighbors, our acquaintances and stuff. So this small world that we have, we can improve the quality of the world and make this world a little bit better with being a little generous. Now coming to the third thing, which is do one thing on a daily basis which makes you feel happy. Now, I think this is, I've mentioned this in the last, but I think this is one of the most important things which we can do, because I am a very strong believer of the fact that when we are happy, about ourselves, when we feel good about ourselves, when we feel good about our work, when we feel good about the things in our life, when we feel happy, we try to make people that we connect with, also we try to make them happy. And trying to do one thing every day that makes you happy, whether it is painting, or whether it is making videos like this, or whether it is making good food for your family, whether it is any damn thing in the world. If you can do one thing every single day which makes you happy, like it has to be only for you, if it makes you happy on a genuine level, then I insist you got to do that thing every single day, so you enjoy your life, you enjoy the things in your life, and so that you keep yourself happy, which then will help you make the world happy, like your world a happy and better place. So yeah, it's the last point, but it is the most important point. Do one thing every day that makes you happy, generally. So I would also like to know in the comment section below, what according to you are things that we can do to make this world a better place? Write about things that we can do on an individual level, which will help us to make this world a better place, right? So that was all for this video, guys. Like it if you like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I make videos like this and more interesting videos every single week. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you next week in my next week's video. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.